Hello guys, welcome to MotorBeam. On my right is TVS's flagship naked motorcycle, the RTR 310. On my left, it's Triumph's entry-level motorcycle, the Speed 400. Now in today's video, both the motorcycles compete with each other because they have a price difference of the standard variant for just 2000 rupees. The RTR coming or actually starting at 2,91,000, while the Speed comes at 2,93,000. Which one should you buy and why? Let's find out in today's video. But before we do that, subscribe to MotorBeam and don't forget to hit the bell icon, yeah? Now design wise, it's pretty clear that both motorcycles are very different. This is a proper modern retro and this is a modern motorcycle, edgy, sharp and all of that. Then again, I have to tell you about the plastic panels this motorcycle has. That Apache has it abundant while Triumph has it literally negligible. If you look at the face, it's got such a big face, while here it's just a nice round circular headlight. Both motorcycles get LED indicators which look nice. This is a very hard unit. This bounces a little, not too much, but yeah, it's nice. Plastic mudguard, plastic dual piece mudguard. You get a very big cowl over here and there's so much details on the RTR. Its edges and it's sharp all the way. Coming to the seat, you get a single piece seat on the Triumph, while it's a split seat setup on the Apache. You know what, let's check the comfort now. Now I have Vivek with me to help me out, make out the differences between the comfort. The seat height of the Triumph is 790 mm. The seat height of the Apache is 800 mm. बस 10 mm का फर्क है. The major difference when you sit on the motorcycle, आ जाओ, that you can see both the handlebar level, the riding posture, the riding structure. When you put the leg up, it's quite similar to each other. But then again, the shrouds over here make it a little bit wider, while it's a little bit slimmer on the Triumph. The major difference that's there, it's for the pillion, and I have Atharva for it. So Atharva is gonna sit on the Apache first. Nice. He's literally sitting on the first floor. You can actually see what's ahead.
Yeah, I can see like apart from your head also.
So he can actually see what's ahead and he's actually sitting quite high. Is it comfortable? Give a thumbs up or thumbs down.
It's not as comfortable.
Okay.
The seat is a little hard, but the grab rails are pretty significant over here.
Okay. Let's go on the Triumph. And over there you can see he's a little more comfortable. The seat feels a little more softer there. But then the grab rails are kind of non-existent. So if you guys are looking for comfort, then the Triumph is the one to go for. But grab rail का थोड़ा लफड़ा है. If you can hug onto the rider and go for it, nothing like it. Apache on the other hand has the grab rail. So still Apache is more of a solo motorcycle than Triumph can do too. The RTR 310 gets the same 313cc motor, but this one produces more power now. Now this one is close to 35-36 bhp and produces 28.7 Nm of torque, while the Triumph gets a bigger heart, 398cc producing 39 bhp and 37 Nm of torque. Abhi power mein zyada farak nahi hai, but almost 9 Nm ka torque difference. But then again, the RTR is a little bit lighter as compared to the Triumph. That is not making much of a difference. But then again, the mid-range, the punch that you need from the RTR, it's very sharp. If you want to pop wheelies, it's there. It gets cornering traction control, more like it's when you lean in and you try to open throttle, the power delivery goes very linear, but when you are in the straight, it just shoots. So there is a lot of electronic difference over here, while that for the Triumph is just raw. There is no hindrance, nothing, it's just pure power. The RTR gets a 11-liter fuel tank, which is, yes, very small. I don't like it at all. However, for the Triumph, you get a 13-liter fuel tank, and both the motorcycles return a similar mileage number, so that if you want to go the distance, Triumph will do it much better. The RTR is much more suited for the city. If you talk about dynamics, there's one thing for sure, that both the motorcycles are quite dynamically sound, but then the amount of feedback you get from the handlebar and from the chassis, it's brilliant on the TVS. The RTR just is made for racing, and the way it rides, the way it handles, the way the suspension acts to your liking, it's just mad. Yes, there is a suspension adjustable version of the RTR which is a little more costlier, which is top of the line, and then you can make the bike feel the way you want it. That said, the Triumph does not stay back. Uska handlebar feedback काफी अच्छा है, but then again the handlebar gets very light if you are hitting higher speeds, and overall this is a very easy to go motorcycle, a very forgiving motorcycle to be honest. But यहाँ पे the feedback and everything is like, if you are pushing, you have to be confident about how you are doing it. You get no adjustable levers, you get nothing. Adjustability function Triumph में मिलता ही नहीं है कुछ. Preload खाली adjust होगा for the rear suspension, which is also an offset suspension. Over here, it's a proper monoshock in the center. That said, the tires are also quite different. Both the motorcycles get the same sizes, exact same, 110 front, 150 rear. Both the motorcycles get W rated tires, लेकिन brand अलग है. This one on the Apache is a Michelin set, while that on the Triumph either you get Apollos or MRFs. W rating is there for sure. Grip, no problems at all. If you talk about brakes, I actually get more feedback and a sharper braking feedback on the TVS as compared to that on the Triumph. Triumph में feel है, रुक जाती है, no stress about it, but then again it's not as confident inspiring. I have to correct myself for one thing which I mentioned earlier, that there is not a 2 kg weight difference, there is an 8 kg weight difference. The Triumph weighs 176 while the Apache weighs close to 169. That said, the Apache has a good ground clearance of 180 mm. TVS has made sure that all the bikes, almost all the bikes, have a 180 mm ground clearance. However, Triumph does not share the ground clearance number, but then again in our test, nothing has really scraped the belly or anything as such, so not much of a problem at all. This will definitely be one of the deciding factors, that the exhaust note for both the motorcycles is very, very, very different. The RTR is still quite a bit rattly. Here is how it is. And if we hear the exhaust note of the Triumph, there is a thin note, but it has a little more bass as compared to that of the RTR. RTR, however, when ridden hard properly, it gets a bigger airbox over here and it sounds meatier to the rider. However, for the people around, the Triumph still is better. So, at the end of the day, if you are looking to get yourself either of these two motorcycles, I know you will be pretty sorted with the Triumph, because it is a very simple, sweet motorcycle with the no-nonsense character. You do get the Triumph brand to brag about, and it is a simple bike. But then again, if you are looking for more variants, if you are a techie guy, if you want connectivity features, if you want adjustable suspension, if you want cooled seats, आपको अपना बंद ठंडा रखना है, this one gets an option of getting a Peltier seat also, so you can adjust the temperature by 10 degrees, 15 degrees up or down, and it works flawlessly. Right now this motorcycle does not have it, but then you can get it as an option, and that adds up the price by 25,000 rupees. Adjustable suspension के साथ ये वो सब, plus a tech loaded motorcycle that looks this nice. So if you are looking to get yourself a crazy ass motorcycle, to be very honest, which has decent power to get around the city, can do a little bit of touring duties, and looks like a Ducati Street Fighter with a complete rebadged version of it. I know I'm going ahead and saying this because it does look like one, and no one else can say it looks any different, because yes, there are quite a few similarities. I'm not saying that TVS के designer ने copy करके paste किया वहाँ पे. There might be some inspirations from a Street Fighter feel, and this is what an Indian Street Fighter is. So I'm actually happy with both the motorcycles. Simple है, no nonsense Triumph है, full crazy Apache. And for that, I'll say thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.